Alright, time to break into the police department. Oh.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit.
Someone with a name.
Jensen?
Oz, surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Now forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
Yeah, damn it. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2nd precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
Crush.
You
Attitude.
think I knew you'd be here? I'd have been just as happy without ever seeing you again, believe me. But I need to get into the morgue, so just open the door and stop getting in the way when innocent people are in danger.
You don't get to bully me, Jensen. You're not my boss anymore. I don't have to take your crap. Not after what happened 2 years ago. You dropped the ball, and I wound up here. You are not taking the rest of my life from me. Now get the hell out of here, and don't come back until you grow a conscience.
Crush.
Don't put this on anyone else. We both know the real reason you're stuck here is that you feel guilty about what you did. And until you face up to that, this is where you're gonna stay.
Oh, that's harsh. Look, I am so tired of having that incident wrapped around my throat. Yeah, I killed the kid. He was augmented. He was a threat. That's what you do. We had civilians to protect. I don't need people always second-guessing me on that.
Crush.
He was 15, Haas. In what world can you justify putting a bullet between the eyes of a 15-year-old boy?
A 15-year-old with mechanical arms. That's the point. You really don't get it, do you, why I'm like this? You're pissed because I killed the kid. Well, I'm pissed because you made me do it. You got the order. You refused and walked away, and then I was forced to do it. Do you get it now? I had no choice. God, I just want it all to go away for good.
Crush.
I've heard enough of this. You're lying to yourself. You pulled that trigger, no one else. You can't escape from that for the rest of your life. Accept it, make it a part of your history, and put it in your past. Because denial is only making it worse.
You're totally out of your mind. Where do you get off? 2 years of disapproval and dead silence, then all you can do is yell at me? Do that all you like. I'm not listening anymore. You blew your last chance with me.
Well, that didn't work very well. Life lesson. Huh.
Hey, boss. How badly do you want that girl up?
If you're considering multiple homicides to get it, I suggest you back off and look for a less, conspicuous way in. From outside the building.
Oh, this guy looks like he's guarding the door. Does not want me in there. And it's gonna be hard to sneak by. Alright, normally, or at least in the previous way I went through the game, you can actually talk that guy into helping you. But since I decided to crush his spirit, I was less successful. I'm actually surprised
Jensen,
that Crush made
I
it
have
so
a
long.
message for you from one of your former colleagues, Detective Alexander.
Jenny, what did you want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Alright. See if we can do anything. Oh, that's just a light. It says to get in through a way from outside. Okay. So we're going to need to find a way into the police department from outside. How are we going to accomplish that? Normally you would just go around the perimeter of the building and see if anything looks promising or suspicious. So there's this doorway, but we don't have a way through it. Manhole covers, vents, streets, you might be able to go down and approach the building from the other side.
I don't have time to chat.
Yeah, me neither, hobo. And we have this. Let's see if we can do anything with this. Ooh. That nearly killed me. Probably not going to help me very much. Nope. Well, that's not going to work. Okay. Let's see if maybe we can make a series of stepping stones with these crates. Get across this electrical floor. Oh. Aha! We shut it all down! Sweet. And we got an energy bar for our trouble. Okay. So we have found an exterior entrance to the police department. And we will take it. Well, not quite the police department, but the area behind the police department. Which is pretty damn cool. Alright. What we got here? And we're just going to hack it because hacking is awesome. Yeah, we got the XP. Okay, we have all these ebooks. You can read them all. They're quite interesting. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's see our evidence. Oh, stuff from Dr. Reed. Alright, the autopsy report. Terrorist attack. Strange burning is what I'm picking up here. Alright. Anything else we're going for here? Alright, there's a safe, but we cannot open it yet because we don't have the hacking skills, so maybe later we can do that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get up on this ladder. We're gonna need to stack some crates. There we go. Lots of crate stacking in this region here. Keypad we cannot use. Yep. Alright, well maybe I'm gonna have to accelerate my plans to hack into things because it is such a useful skill. At least to level 3. Oh, a vent. Those vents are gold. Gold for us. Dun dun dun. And we've made it into the police department after only a very long time. So now we get to sneak around. Alright. So, our objectives while in the police station are 1, Discover the body in the morgue and see what's up with it. 2, find the computer of the guy who knows something about the original attack on Surf Industries where we almost died. And 3, maybe blackmail him in person. Alright. And since it's sort of been hinted that the police are corrupt and morally bad, that they're up to no good, we shouldn't feel bad about knocking them out. Alright. Oh. Alright. And be aware that when you hack things, it does not pause events in the real world. Enemies will still shoot at you, enemies will see you hacking and be very unhappy about it. And so, you can die. Do not expect a break from the action. Right. Let's close this guy off, search his stuff. Oh, a pistol. Let's take their stuff and see what's up. Let's see. Can never save too many times in these situations. Alright. So, it looks like we have an objective right there. Problem is, there are 2 people in this room who are going to see us, and there's that camera at the end of the hall which will catch us red-handed if we are hacking. And we must remember that when we do hack, that we are very much visible. And not only that, time does not pause when you hack. So, oh, we're here. So we have successfully used the vent television to use.
So far, Mr. Darrow has refused.
Now we can turn on the TV.
requests for an interview.
Good. Make this place a little less lonely. Alright, so let's just hack his... Oh my lord, look at this.
Back again.
All this stuff. Well, let's just go directly for the information, shall we? Alright. Alright, so it's clear that he was dirty. Alright. So that's one bit of information, but all the rest is on other floors. So, let's simply move on and find the rest of it in due time. Oh, there's someone here. Be very quiet and put him to sleep. The fewer people around to get angry at us, the better. Theft. Missing persons. A bunch of emails that I want to read. Not much of a reader. More of a doer. Okay. So we have circumvented that camera. And we should move on up. Police officer, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Shit. Okay. Just hide back again, at least until our energy recharges. The last thing we need is a suspicious cop.
I heard that.
Heard us, but he's not going to find us. Let's move this guy to the stairwell. Just so he doesn't cause any problems. Okay. And got some money on him. Alright. Maybe I was a little too hasty in knocking him out the instant I saw him, but we got somewhere to be. And it's across this room. See if we can just move this way. Alright. Oh no, we can't hack it. Okay, well, let's see if there is an alternate way in. Hello, Mr. Vent. Clearly the best solution to every problem. Aha! The problem with Captain Penn's computer is that it is also level 2. Oh, and there's a dedicated terminal, eh? University of Phoenix. Jesus, this guy's a clown. Alright, well we will perhaps... Oh. Maybe it will have his... Oh, it's got a code for the morgue. Maybe one of these things will have a code for his computer. Let's see. No. I can't hack it. Yeah. So, maybe there's one in the room itself. Looks like we are going to have to come back to this. But something juicy is here, I know it. Oh. Well, that's not something I want to go through. Lasers. Okay. So maybe we will just have to go downstairs. What do we got? Oh. We are between a rock and a hard place here. I don't know where I am. Just avoid this camera and see what's in this crazy door. If it's where authorized personnel want to be, that's where I want to be. Alright. We're here. Oh, it appears to be the armory. Awesome. Anything neat here in the armory, security hub. That would allow us to turn off the computers, but we don't have the hacking skill to get in it, so it's not very useful. Okay, let's see where this goes. Spent a lot of my life in vents.
We're gonna stay here until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes. Crimes? What are you talking about, man? My brother's missing and you want to charge him?
All right, let's try this again. Tom, when was the last time you saw Lucky? Who's in bed?
I told you. It was like a week ago. We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Listen, you know you both used to run.
This seems like something I don't want to get involved in. Seems a little dangerous and a little tangential. And maybe there's some neat stuff that's going on there, but I don't want to do it. Ah, it's the other side of those lasers. So we found those. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like much we can do until we get a better security ranking, so let's just shift our way this way. That dude still there? Yes. The other dude still there? Yes. Knock him out. Knock him out. Alright, and continue on with the life. Thug life. Body in the corner, so no one sees us. Nope. Take his energy bar. He's not going to need it. He's catching 40 winks. Now, honestly, my plan is not to knock out every police officer in the station. That would be a little excessive. But it can't hurt to lessen their numbers a little bit and pick up that gun while we're at it. The morgue is downstairs. That's where we want to be. The computer we can't access. Okay. We're on floor 1. Oh shit. Anyone over there? Okay, let's stealth our way out of this problem. I'm invisible now. Okay. Is he still looking our direction? No. Let's just move his body out of here. How many more policemen are left? Maybe 12. I suppose I could knock them all out if I really wanted to, but I don't. We still gotta get to those morgue. Those morgue? That morgue. So, gotta get through that room.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit.
How are we gonna do that?
Thanks to the
Let's
Iowa
crouch.
celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization, Humanity First.
Okay, and let's just stealth our way through. Just to be safe. Let's see where this goes. Bathroom. Not where I need to be right now. Okay. Let's go here around the perimeter. Ah! Stairs down to the morgue. Awesome. Just sneak by here. No one will know. No one will have to know. Okay, oh. And now we're on the next floor down. Nobody here. Except us. Oh. Gentleman. And he is darted good. Well, it looks like the door to the morgue is guarded by lasers. There's gonna be a problem. Let's move the body somewhere inconspicuous. Well, body's still alive, but you know what I mean. Now, let's see where this vent goes.
John Doe they brought in early.
Oh, apparently opening that vent cover was extremely loud. Well, that was way more effective than I expected. Oh man, the concussion grenade got them both. Hit one with the dart. And was able to knock the other one out before he triggered an alarm. That is save worthy, my friend. Okay. And we are in the holding cells, apparently. Let's go through here. Oh, the basement security hub. That sounds important. Make sure you read all the ebooks, even if you don't actually look at them, because it'll give you access to codes that you might not have been aware of, and will fill them out for you automatically even. Holding cells. Now they have purpose. They all seem very afraid.
Hey! This ain't no zoo, you jerk! Besides, if it was, you'd be the freak everyone would come to see.
Yeah. That's not very nice. Here we have the locker room. Oh, energy bar. Sweet. Those are going to be really useful and in short supply later, so gotta pick up as many of them as we find. Too bad we can't take that first aid kit. Oh! These down here are weapon upgrades, so they will upgrade a gun that you have. I'll see if they're if they work with my dart gun. It could be useful. Ammo. Sweet. let's not go through that way. It looks like there's a lot of security. 9, 2, 1, 2. Here. And here we are in the morgue. Anybody in here? Yes. He's probably not going to be too happy with us.
About time. You the homestead guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderly I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through
That's
the
a character in
autopsy.
the first game.
By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bolt would have fried more than just the padlock connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security.
Thank you.
He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Okay, well, we'll go home. And it is sort of convenient how a lot of the different quests put you in the same place, just fulfilling different objectives while you're there. So the multiple different quests we're doing here at the police station, and they'll all culminate back home.
What do you want now? Looking the other way for you
Talk
guys
to him
is
some
one
more.
thing, but I'm not going to help you carry him out of here. You're supposed to have a partner for that. Where the hell is she?
Don't want him asking any questions. Got nothing against him. He just attacked. Also, you get experience apparently for doing these things, so might as well. Yeah. Okay. So, virus software. Okay, well, it looks like we've achieved our main objective. Now to achieve our secondary objective, which is to hack that computer, and we should have, at this point, enough stuff for praxis, right? Yes. Okay, so hacking. Alright, so now we can hack. With the best of them. Well, not the best of them, but level 2. Alright, now we can hack through this stuff. Ooh, interesting pattern. And what I've done is I've stopped it, which will give me a little extra time.
Access granted.
And we're in. Sweet. Yeah, and that was the only way in, so let's take care of the situation. Dib-a-dib-it. Okay. There's no safe way in, so we're just gonna brute force it. And we got it.
Access granted.
If you really devote a lot of space into hacking and research, then it won't be a problem at all. Product secretary. But if you're doing what I'm doing, which is just the bare minimum, then it's going to be much harder. And you're not going to be able to get all the stuff you want done. Someone got alarmed, huh? Well, they can be alarmed. Ooh, interesting. They really were creative with a lot of the layouts for these things.
Access granted.
Oh, that's it? Oh, I thought it was going to be like a secret safe or something. Well, anyway. Let's deal with this computer. Get all the way down there. This is very similar to actually parts of the game Shadowrun with
Access
Super Nintendo. Alright, see. Clearly this guy. Oh, and Zeke Sanders. Alright, lots of interesting information here. Someone is going to be interested. Okay. Now we have gotten out. We've gotten all of our information. Now we just have to get out of the damn building. Which may be tricky. Even though we have incapacitated about half of the police force. Like this gentleman here. But maybe we can just go out through the front door. Okay, so we'll open the door, stealth out. How about that?
Anyone there? And take a concentrated look at what happened here.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the
He's alarmed, but he doesn't know what to look for.
united in their cause.
And everything appears hunky-dory.
Should that day ever
Except Wagner.
What do you want?
Information.
It's my guy.
Go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob at a Vintage 05 bar GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
Ask for info.
I know you handled the critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you.
Strong words. You're a real poet. Tell me, is that how you plan to handle the judge when they prosecute you for perjury, possession, and intent to distribute?
What the hell are you babbling about, Chrome Boy?
Funny story. There's this guy, Blaine Lopez.
Apparently the stuff we found in that computer
Weird
was
scumbag. You know,
incriminating.
Because I have a nice little chat record between him and you. So you want to go to jail? Or you want to tell me what I want to know?
How
This lady in the back doesn't seem that interested in a spicy conversation.
I just did what was asked of me. I didn't have a choice.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning, and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for
Nice
footage
mullet
from an
he's got.
telecam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Seraph as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. Nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
Alright, well,
should that day ever come to pass?
well, we found that the police were corrupt, which is not that much of a surprise. But at least we have specific incidents in which they were corrupt. Not the most helpful. Alright, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to zip back to our quest givers. Alright, well, we have arrived at my apartment building. And so we can deal with the end of these quests. Talking to Dr. Reed's mother and figuring out what's new with that implant on the guy in the manufacturing plant. But first,
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
complete quest.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God. Megan, what do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you.
It's all right, Adam. I'm sure you did all you could. At least now I know my instincts were right. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
Detached.
Her neck was snapped and her body was burned beyond recognition with a high-tech compound.
Oh, God! How can someone do something so awful to another person? I miss her so much.
Pessimistic.
So do I. But there's not much we can do about that.
Oh, Adam, there's a lot more you can do, I'm sure of it. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
All right. Well, we helped our ex-girlfriend's mother-in-law get closure, and that's quest enough for me. All right. So next time we will talk to Dr. Seraph about the information we found at the police station. But until then, have fun, and I'll see you later.